Detroit Lions fans, it's always okay to root for a win.
Did you realize that you are a champion in their eyes?
Subscribe to the members of ISN.
Hey there, football fans. My name is Derek, and this is the Gridiron Blitz. Thank you guys so much for commenting, and subscribing to my channel because it helps me tremendously on my quest to reach 16,000 by the end of the football season. Detroit Lions fans, we got to win. We beat the Chicago Bears last Sunday to put us back in the hunt for playoff position. We're going to take a listen to the Valenti and Rico show on how the temperature of the city of Detroit was after the win over the Chicago Bears last Sunday.
They didn't know how to feel. The Lions won. I didn't want them to win, but they won. They came back to do it. Great defensive play. Adrian Peterson did something in the fourth quarter. He normally is done and napping at the end of the first half. They came back and they won this. They overcame the Stafford interception. They won the game. They beat the Bears. They made sure that Mitch Trubisky was not going to be named the mayor of Detroit. They took away that from him. They won. Now, yeah, they screwed themselves over, but Mike, I think the people out there are genuinely happy. As a matter of fact, I know that people are happy because I have a sample from the morning show of the temperature of the people. David, drop it.
I am super, super happy they won. I was like tearing up at the end of the game when they won. It's just, why can't we as fans be happy for them? And I'm like, I know people don't want them to win because of the draft and they could get a good player, but that's not guaranteed though. Nothing in life is guaranteed. And then I'm like, did you see how awesome they were with each other? They Stafford, he was so happy. He was supporting, and he was like rooting for his teammates, and they were as one. They were so happy together, and they were like, they played hard. And another thing I feel, they did this because they got rid of those jerks, Patricia and Quinn.
Yeah, you tell them. It's a good word.
Yes.
So yeah, that's I think.
So that was Lisa calling in to the morning show and expressing her feelings, which is what we have as fans, right? Expressing her feelings. And Lisa, that's okay. Lions fans, it's okay. It's okay to root for your team to win. We know that our playoff chances are minimal. We know that. We know that we probably won't win in the first round. We know that. But what I know is that we're sitting here and we have something to play for, which is why we played the game. Does the team need to get better? Yes. So you have to temper expectations and reality. My expectations are very, very low for this team. I'm expecting them to lose every game. But the fact that we're talking about them having a position in the playoffs with 4 weeks left, as opposed to last year when we had absolutely nothing to play for. So Lions fans, it's okay. It's okay to feel like Lisa if you want. It is also okay to voice your opinion, which is what you can do on this platform. Let's take a look at now what Mike Valenti had to say in regards to her comments.
That's how people feel, Mike. I think if we really opened up the phone lines, 248-539-9797, that's the temperature of the city of Detroit. They don't want to admit it. They're happy. Lions got a victory. And you know what? These three words, and it ain't root for radio, Mike, in the hunt. They're
Absolutely.
in the hunt for a playoff spot. They could possibly get to travel to play your Giants in the first round of the playoffs.
Now, listen, that's more outlandish to me than the Lions making the playoffs. The Giants currently hold the number 4 seed, okay, leading the NFC East. The only way the Lions will play them is to get all the way as high as the 5th seed. Not going to happen. The likelihood of that is unlikely. Okay, so this is already trying to stir up the pot and all this stuff. This is why I got into YouTube. I actually start doing Detroit Lions content with the goal of hosting my own show. That was the whole point of giving fans a voice, the voice that they deserve, a place that they can call in and not get ridiculed by their opinion and want to talk about their team the way in which they want to be talked about it. I listen to you, you listen to me. That was the whole point of the Gridiron Blitz, in my honest opinion. Okay. With that being said, that's coming back. I will create a show that will take phone calls and will be an outlet for the city of Detroit, for real Detroit Lions fans who want their voice heard by a fan from a fan. So expect that coming by the offseason. Okay, we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about, but let's hear what Mike V has to say.
Look, I don't really know what you'd like me to say.
That was a real phone call. Yeah.
Well, I would just tell you I have doubts that person's IQ is over 50.
Why can't
I have
just
nothing.
be
No,
happy,
I'll
Mike?
tell you. I'll tell you why. What was her name? What was her name?
Lisa.
Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Let me help you with something. Do you know why we can't be happy about it? A, they're not going anywhere. They are bringing in a new GM, they are bringing in a new head of player personnel, and they're bringing in an entirely new staff. Those people are not going to like the people that you adore. They're going to rip it limb from limb. And the biggest way we get what we want, or what the new people who take over need, is to be as high as possible in the draft. Winning that game yesterday did not accomplish a single positive thing. Maybe you enjoyed watching grown men hug, and maybe you were emotionally moved. I was pissed. Because it doesn't help us. It doesn't get us anywhere. Lisa, grow up. It's not a Disney movie. Lisa, there is no happy ending. It's over. They're blowing it up. Winning that game kills your ability to get in a position to take the quarterback of your future. Lisa, the guy I wanted is 4-1 with 7 TDs, no picks, and looks awesome. You didn't take him, Lisa. You drafted a corner. I hate fans like Lisa. In fact, I would, if I had my druthers, it would be almost like a Berlin Wall situation where I would build this wall and every idiot mouth-breathing fan who's happy about yesterday goes on the other side of the wall. They have their own radio shows, their own grocery stores, their own society where they can all be dumb together. I'm so tired of having to clean up aisle U in this city. No, you shouldn't be happy. No, because it has a negative impact on what you're doing. I would do the same radio show today if the Jets had not lost their mind and blitzed 8 people on a Hail Mary and they won that game against the Raiders. I'd have the same take, because the only good thing that happened was the Jets losing to maintain Trevor Lawrence. It's about the long-term health of the franchise. Oh, can't we just be? No. You want to be happy? Go watch Elf.
Mike Valenti's busted take on Detroit Lions fans. So you know what? I'm here to tell you. You want to build a wall? Well, let's build it. You want to be on the other side with me? Well, come on and join me. Right here on the Gridiron Blitz as we start our own society, our own talk show. All us mouth-breathing idiot fans. That's what he referred to us as. See, there's a difference. I never disrespect my community like that. This guy is not a fan. I've tried to defend. I've tried to give him some credit, and that is all lost today. You don't talk down to people. You don't talk down to people who want to believe. If they want to believe, let them believe. They have to taper their expectations like I have. But it is always okay. And it will remain okay to win football games. You play to win the game. If you went and you told these gentlemen to lose, which is probably what happened, as to why the defensive coordinator of the Jets called a blitz on a Hail Mary. It's opposite of what you're supposed to do. Little tanking maybe. Okay? You can't publicly come out and tell your players to lose a game, but you can sure call busted plays. Detroit Lions fans, that society begins today. The Detroit Lions community will have an outlet via Infinite Sports Network or the Gridiron Blitz, where you have an outlet to call in, an actual YouTube-hosted radio show. It's time to go and usurp these clowns. It is always okay to believe in your team. It is always okay to win. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I don't care about draft stock. I don't care about who we draft. The future of this team, you have to draft well, period. One savior quarterback is not going to change the outcome of a franchise. Matthew Stafford, Joey Harrington. We've seen this before. We need top-down restructuring of this organization. It is not all on the hands of Trey Lance, Justin Fields. It's not on those guys. But I am here to tell you that it is always okay to win. If you don't want to, then that's your prerogative and your opinion. And you know what? I expect it or respect it. Those people that want their team to win, that want something to play for, well, you know what? In the hunt means you have that. Overall, our expectations need to be tempered based on this franchise. Will they win? Probably not. Can they win? Absolutely. Taper your expectations and you won't be disappointed. But never be disappointed in a win. Radio show coming soon. Podcast, radio show. I'm going to do whatever it takes to fulfill. That's the reason I start doing this. That's the reason I transferred and start doing Detroit Lions content for an actual radio show. So whatever needs to happen, I'm going to try to make that happen. Serious, it doesn't matter. Anybody have any ideas, any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. It is time for Infinite Sports Network to give the people what they need when it comes to the Detroit Lions fans. And there you have it. That's how I feel. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. My name is Derek. This is the Gridiron Blitz. Hopefully I've earned a thumbs up and maybe a subscription, and you guys would do that. That would be awesome. I want you to take care of yourself because I want to see you in the next video. And remember, Lions fans, it's always okay to root for a win.